Toycat, and RealismCraft was one of the most successful packs that Minecraft has ever seen, and they just released a 1.2 update which claims to fix lots of the problems which we actually had with the original, while also allowing for new VFX settings available in survival. So what we're going to do is we're going to download the newest version of this update. It's 101 megabytes apparently. We're going to give it a try and we're going to see if it's much better. Welcome to RealismCraft 1.2. Let's check out everything this update has for us. I am somewhat excited. Let's first of all turn some things down, and I'm also excited to see if all of these structure spawns are actually fixed in that way. I remember that I really enjoyed my time with this, but I felt like the structures were just a little bit off, and so it's fun to see that they managed to fix that, but also I love other fun things in there. So hello everyone, how's it going? Hi, howdy, how are you doing? I'm doing nicely today. RealismCraft is a really interesting case of something that captured, I would say, the Bedrock community's attention in a very large way, because it's what a lot of people have wanted in terms of shading stuff, but instead of having to, like download a bunch of stuff, it's just all in one pack, which even console players can enjoy. These are the VFX settings, by the way: ambient, sky, weather, water, and other. A part of me wants to start with other. Should we do that? Should we see what's happening here? So obviously ambient is obvious. Sky is the sky. What can we do about that? Birds. Let's turn off birds first of all, because right now I look up in the sky and I see that there's geese there too often. It's too unrealistic. There's just not that many geese in the sky in real life. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn those off. Oh wait, this is ambient. We're going to turn off those birds, and then we're also going to turn off rainbows. No, you know, it is actually, wait, no, it's July. We can turn off rainbows. But more seriously, I think I think this is a good thing to go with. Then we can also turn on and off certain weather events if we want to. Actually, wait, fog is the one we need to turn off. This was so nightmarish for no good reason. Intense rain and blizzards also don't sound like fun, so we'll turn those off. And then finally, in other, we can choose to turn off the sun lens. Actually, let's show that off. Sun's lens flare has finally been removed, and now we can make a game that is realistic, or whatever we want to say it is, but slightly better for us. So, Toycat, it's exciting that members get 2 Let's Play-esque videos today, says General Delogu. Oh, 2 Let's Play-esque. Oh, right, I see what you're saying, yeah. I'm excited for the Let's Play. I want an option for 500% more geese, says BUB. I want an option for 500% more geese in the real world, but sadly, we don't have it. I don't know why that is. So we're also going to quickly turn on days played and coordinates, something I just recommend. It's not turned on by default, but this is the way to play Minecraft, in my opinion. Speaking of the way to play, I guess it could remove from the realism to always see numbers up there. But it removes from the realism when you have to punch a pig to death to get some food. In the real world, this is not how you do it. So I'm in Canada, so that'd be much more realistic, says BU Abe. I feel like Canada geese aren't actually most common in Canada anymore. Like, I guess at some point in history they must have been, but I don't think that's the case anymore. So yeah, this is RealismCraft. Let's go enjoy some of these new biomes and pebbles and such like that. And I want to play around with a lot of these like atmospheric weird effects today too. I think we could have a lot of fun doing precisely that. And if you're curious as to what my big end goal is today, I think it would be fun for us to try and take on some regular Minecraft structures. I want to go to an ocean monument, I want to go to a woodland mansion, and if we can, we'll go to a trial chamber as well. Those are my 3 goals. Oh, Minecraft just crashed. So there, that's a bit of a bummer. It's, this is a me-specific issue as best I can tell, but RealismCraft crashes slightly more than regular Minecraft. By the way, thank you so much, Tracy Collector, for gifting 10 memberships. But yeah, let's go to an ocean monument, let's go to a woodland mansion, let's go to a trial chambers, and let's see what all 3 look like with this pack enabled. Also, we'll turn on the Longboy counter, of course. I beat the dragon rolling iron tools and iron armor, says JR Stewart. Congratulations, Mr. Junior Stewart. I feel like for so many people, defeating the dragon is this like huge undoable task. You bring your best armor and it's still a lot. So I like the idea that you can get it done that way, by the way. But yeah, welcome to all the wives who have just joined. Thanks to Tracy. Appreciate it a lot. With that said, let's now... Brooke, thank you. Or Tracy, I guess. You know, these are all Tracy, thank you, really. So, yeah, buy a Longboy and, or Toycat will steal your kidney, says Dasher. You know, I'm not confirming or denying that that will happen, but it is something to watch out for, that's for sure. So yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun, but we need to start with a village for all three, because I think we're going to be doing a lot of villager trading. So one thing to keep in mind is that while we have RealismCraft installed, achievements cannot be earned on this world. So even though I do need to, I mentioned this before, my quest is currently to get all of the achievements. You can't get the, weirdly enough, you can't get this achievement even with that, so keep that in mind. Speaking of things to keep in mind, Sneezy Puma, thank you to Tracy for allowing you to enjoy the members-only videos, including a brand new Let's Play which just released today. I need to set it up so it does like a maximum of like 3 or 4 creators, or it mixes it up in some way. I worry someone's gonna be like, man, this guy likes the 5 seconds of this song too bad. Maybe he should just play the entire thing. And you know, I agree. Maybe I should play the entire thing. So let's go find a village. Also, I'm Alex because my game crashed, but now we're back to being an Ocelot. And let's show you some of the other fun things about RealismCraft you might not have noticed. There are lots of interesting animations in this, which a lot of do a lot of very bizarre things. So, Kat, what do you think of Supersized Walmart? Says E. Okay, so funny enough, we were just talking about America, right? But they, or rather Canada. But one of the things that Europeans find endlessly interesting about America is Walmart. It seems dumb, but it is one of the most common things that people will bring up as like, if I'm in America, that's what I want to see. And but it's kind of the same way that, like, you know, if you're from America, you think that the streets we have here are interesting, but to us it's like, that's just roads, man. That's just how we get around. I don't know what the interesting bit is. I think there's a little bit of that, but in reverse with like Walmart's. Like, really, you guys go to this store and you buy a month's worth of stuff. You know what you want a month from now, and you just buy it, and then you buy guns and also clothes and also, you know, 16 varieties of M&Ms and 100 varieties of Oreos in the same store. Like, it's unthinkable to us, and so that's why I think giant Walmarts are interesting. Speaking of things that are interesting, I found a couple of azalea trees here, or maybe it's just one big azalea tree. That's one hilariously sized azalea tree, huh? But I think it is one tree. And I've also found a boat. I think the boat is not ideal for finding a village from, but we'll go for it regardless, because I think it's a, if nothing else, it's a jumping off point, right? Also, I think we might need to turn up our render distance. After playing with the other thing now, we can see, oh no, there's nothing special turned on. My render distance should apply, but it's just not. That's not 48 chunks, is it? Is there something in here that I can turn off? Weather, water. Water splashes, swimming trails, underwater gov rays, underwater... I want all those things. Other, maybe, immersive sound. I don't know if I want immersive sound. I want to be specifically not immersed in the sound. But I actually do wonder what that means, chat. What, do you know, off the top of your head, what an immersive sound would be? Also, you can also buy bikes and grills at Walmart's. Yeah, I feel like, weirdly, those things aren't impossible to imagine. I just picture Walmart as being a big Tesco mixed with a Toys R Us, mixed with, like, you know, a gun store, mixed with basically anything else that goes inside. It's kind of cool to me. Like, as a retail industry, you lose a lot when all your stores conglomerate together into one. But as a consumer, you gain a lot, because it's like, yeah, I go to the one store for everything. Like, you could conceivably live an entire life only going to Walmart, right? You know, you could work there, you could live... It's probably not good to imagine, but you could if you wanted to. And I think that's cool. So let's go into this place. Let's grab some of those. Or let's die. Okay, let's die. Let's die. I've decided I'm actually going to die instead. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, I should have known there was a second spawner. I have done those enough times now. That should be something that I'm aware of. But somehow I'm just not. So we'll go the other way now, because we know that way doesn't lead to a village, and we know we want to find a village. So let's quickly take down these 2 sheep, because we'll need a bed soon. You don't want to be up late in this sort of a world. Not in this neighborhood at this time of day. So we need to find 1/3 sheep so we can actually go to sleep tonight. And then we're going to go the opposite way from spawn, hoping that that way we'll find actual stuff. So did I die negative? I don't think I did. This looks like it's new terrain to me. So 1 more sheep, chat. That's all I need, or I'm having a bad night tonight. I'm having a very bad night if I can't find a 3rd sheep. I'm finding creepers already, so it looks like bad night is the way it's going. They do great oil changes. For a decision, you made a decision to die and stuck to your word. Thank you, Dasher. This is something brave that People do not praise me for enough. Also, look, moon lens flare. That's fun. So we could take this moon lens flare. Oh, they don't give the book to you and the VFX effect back to you when you die. It's just lost forever when you lose it, which is... it's fun. It's a little bit silly. Actually, no, it's the opposite of fun, but it is silly in a hopefully fun way. So, yeah, we're going to make an axe. What is that in the distance over there? We're going to see if there's any villages anywhere around here. I'm hoping that there is. Yeah, over there's a village. Maybe. What do you reckon? Yeah, that's a church up that hill. So we're gonna go to that village first. And ooh, what's that over there? We're gonna go first to a village because we need to do a lot of trading. So we'll pick up some sugarcane along the way, and we'll also hopefully not die along the way. These are my goals. Let's see if I can achieve them. So yeah, the South Park Walmart episode perfectly portrays that effect. It's a weird thing, right? Because everyone says that they love, what's the word? Mom and pop stores. I don't know anyone who calls their mum and their father pop. And if you call your father pop, what do you call fizzy drinks? What do you call soda? It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's all impossible. But the important thing here is to say that everyone says they love them, but then they don't go to them. I feel that way about like restaurants and oh, okay, that's a zombie. Just spawned right in there, did he? I feel like I have a real love of fast food for the standardization of it. It's like there's no worry about, you know, you walk into the restaurant, they're like, well, the way we do things here is blah 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 blah, splooga blooga bloogle, and then if you don't sploogle your boogle before you leave, we consider that pretty rude. I remember I went to a Japanese place, and when I was like 13, I invited my friend out to a Japanese place, and when we were done, I was like, oh yeah, we should leave a tip. It's in the UK, so it's not like mandatory like it is elsewhere. But I was like, yeah, I put some money down for a tip, and he's like, I'm not leaving any extra money. I remember having like a big thing like that, and I was like, I don't know which of us is right. I have no way of knowing which of us has understood the situation correctly. But even stuff like they're like, yeah, you have to eat everything on your plate, or it's a big mistake. You know, it was like a one-off Japanese restaurant. They went out of business very shortly afterwards. They became a Balkan restaurant. So, you know, that show, and at that place, I bet they have very fixed demands and expectations from you. Yeah, I'm now going to make my way to this village, and we're going to use that as my starting place for my journey to an ocean monument. I bet guardians and elder guardians and ocean monuments are terrifying in this. So I want to do that. Also, sploogle your boogle, everyone. Yeah, if you don't sploogle your boogle right now, it is considered pretty rude. Also, Polly E, sorry I missed your birthday. I mean, I missed it because I nearly died and was in hospital, but I should have prioritized you. I'm glad you understand. I'm so... Oh, wow, another crash. Honestly, I came into this being like, this is pretty cool. I'm starting to worry, like, oh, did I preemptively praise RealismCraft on this one? But yeah, I think also back into it. It looks good, you know. I'll forgive it. It breaks Minecraft and my skin every time, but I can forgive that. So just remember to sploogle your boogle. If you don't sploogle your boogle, it is considered rude. And if you don't know what that means, then that is actually pretty rude itself. For misunderstanding my culture. So there was a village. Yeah, there's a village just over here. I'm going to get in as soon as we can. Just do a bunch of jump in to get me in there. And we'll eat the food from the village. And then we can start dealing with the next problem. Where do you think we should get bones from? I bet there's an easy... Oh, look at that. There's a pillager encampment on the outskirts of town here. Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun. So, by the way, I'm sorry to hear that you almost died, Polly E. More seriously, valid reason to miss a birthday party. You know, it's in the top 3. The other ones would be I did die, and I was busy committing a genocide in the Balkans. Those are the only 2. You know, like not that I agree with the. I don't think anyone should be committing genocide, but it would at least be like, well, if you know, like it's not something you can really put on hold temporarily. You know, and I would just to clarify, I would very much disapprove because, you know, the restaurants in the Balkans have very clear rules about how you should and should not enjoy their food. Although really, that's an interesting thing to me because I feel like you shouldn't have rules on how to enjoy food. I feel like food is one of such a basic human urge that it's like if you want to try, Also, these villages are so weird looking. But I just don't think it's a good idea to try. That's my hot take. Speaking of things that I don't want to try, I almost missed the birthday stream, and I didn't almost die. Oh, you did miss the birthday stream, Ruby Loves Sonic 2. I'm sorry to hear about that. That's a big miss right there. It's okay though. I have a birthday every year. Next year I've got a really big plan. One of the things I really want to do is just something big, something fun for those that I love and care about. And so I'm going to take myself somewhere nice with absolutely no one else coming with me. It's going to be great. I'm going to enjoy it a lot. Okay, I've got my pickaxe now. I'm going to go straight into an axe. Use the axe to kill the golem. This is all a good idea. You can trust me. Or maybe a sword even. But we'll use the axe just because this is a multi-purpose tool. Use the axe to kill the golem. Use the golem stuff to get a bucket or something like that. I should have worked out what I was doing with this sooner. And then we're going to get to take this structure on right here. Oh, there's a golem in there too. That is just wonderful to hear. So 3 blocks up, we are fine. Go get full damage from this. I love these critical hit sparkles, by the way. I don't think I properly appreciated them before, but I appreciate them now. I'd like to go on record as saying that. Also, going to need some armor if I'm going to do this. Leather tunic, red, and a saddle. That saddle is going to be so handy at some point. Future me is going to love that. Switch this out, put these on, and now let's go free that golem. I'm going to let the golem fight the pillagers first. Oh, it looks like this has been partially destroyed. It has been, yeah. Either that or the golem is deliberately balanced upon nothing. But yeah, this structure, I think it was really broken last time I was here. So it looks like they have fixed this, to be totally fair to them. Let's just go in there. Oh no, okay, I'm getting on this side of this. And we're going to break from the top down. So break these 2 blocks first. And then we're going to break these 2 blocks. And then we're going to break the ones where the golem needs to get out next. This is my genius plan to ensure... Okay, there we go. Come in here. Come in here. It's real safe. It's a real good idea. Nothing will go wrong for you. Just go where the golem is. He'll enjoy your presence. So maybe we should knock the golem down, actually. There you go. Win-win for me. Either the golem wins this fight. Oh, no, I might die. I might actually still die. So I'm just going to back away from that. And now I've got a little assistance. And when he's done assisting me, he turns into free iron, which I can use for some tools. So I'm going to get right back in here. Ideally on the other side of the golem to the coal. And we're going to get some of this because I bet I'll want this too. So just walk out of this. Try not to get hit by these arrows. There we go. Nice and simple. And the golem coming in clutch again. Also, Toycat's birthday is actually today. He's gaslighting us because he's humble and doesn't want a big celebration. Happy birthday, Toycat. Dasha, Dasha does know me personally. She is aware that this is the truth. My real birthday is in fact the 15th. It's, you gotta have like a fake birthday and a real birthday, right? The real birthday is the one where you solicit strangers to buy you a kebab. And the fake birthday is the one where you downplay it so that you can play RealismCraft and only have Minecraft crash twice in a stream. It's the balance we all have to apply in our life somewhere. And I feel like we found a good one ourselves. So let's get inside of this cage. And let's let this golem out next. Deliberately. Okay. Get in here, buddy. Get in here. There we go. That's what I want to see. Honestly, I love golem cages. And I like that this structure actually gets me to use them. There we go. Let's just really tear it apart. Make sure the golem has a clear line of sight to that guy. Maybe even break these in case they're getting in the way. Ooh. Want to stay apart from these fellas. And there we go. Another pillager bites the dust. I'm going to have to break my way through here for the golem. But now we can set up the golem next to the spawner. And we'll get an infinite source of arrows. And or pain. There we go. Go in there, golem. You got it. You got it. Okay, there we go. Now he can camp the spawner. And if he camps the spawner, I can open the chest. Free wood for me. And a poisonous potato. Oh, what a dream. You guys knew what I wanted. So now let's head out to the west. There's a couple of guys on towers here. Will they come down or will they just sit up there? Probably sit up there. So I'm instead going to climb on the outside. That should be... Actually, let's break this. There's no good reason for a spawner to exist. So you are a big nightmare to me. No! I had 2 iron golems, but they were just so uninterested in helping. So yeah, that's just proof. No matter how many bodyguards you have, if you don't pay the bodyguards well, When is it chat's birthday, says Ruby likes Sonic 2. Okay, chat, everyone say your birthday right now, and we'll average it out, and from that we can make an overall birthday. Also, holy crap, it's your birthday too, Dasher, says Zero Rules. Oh, it's Dasher's birthday today. Everyone say happy birthday. Everyone wish Dasher a very happy birthday. I can't believe it only happens once a year. And yet, here we are. Okay, so we're going to use the iron bars to climb up. Tool. No, we're not. Yes, we are. We're going to use these to climb up nice and high. And now we're in the midst of the structure. We can break in some more. There's probably going to be a real fight we're going to have at some point. Maybe I should actually just use the iron I've got to craft a shield. That would be smart, wouldn't it? That would be a very smart decision. Use some of that to craft a crafting table. Use some of that to craft a shield. Put the shield down, and now I can't die to silly stuff again. Like this. Oh, he's not. He wasn't interested in me. He has other missions going down right now. I don't want to get in the way of those. So I am going to get in the way of... Oh, no! What happened? Okay, so I'm just going to hide in a corner here. And I'm going to have to just hit this guy in between hits on me. Hey, another likely comment. Thank you so much for becoming the 442nd channel member. I had a meeting with a YouTube representative today. And they were like... they said something along the lines of like... one of the things that we think you should be doing more is memberships. It's a big feature. I thought that was interesting to hear YouTube say that because, like, you'd figure from YouTube's perspective, they'd rather just you get more views and more whatever. But they're like, you should really focus on the membership offering, etc. And I was like, I already am, but so that you can so that my YouTube manager thinks that I'm listening to them and I'm just taking everything they say inwards. I'm gonna be like, yeah, this is for you. So everyone, if you member in the next month, you're gonna really impress my YouTube representative. They're gonna think that I'm listening intently based on what they say. So yeah, chat, we've concluded that the average birthday is December 47th, and so on that day we'll give everyone a nice gift. Glad we could conclude such a thing, and also such a thing is gonna have to be this golem dying. I'm sorry, I don't want to kill you. Actually not. I think I do want to kill you. Although in the meantime, could you take down this fella? He's a little broken. Oh, he's very broken. It's a bit of a problem with this add-on, I feel like. But it's not the biggest of problems. I don't mind when a pillager does this, especially because he's running from the golem. Oh no, I should be running from the golem. Okay, Mr. Pillager, shoot the golem. Okay, he's not doing it. Come on, buddy. I can't be doing this all for us. Someone has to take up the other side of this team. Okay, I'm gonna just go a little bit further out. 1, 2, 3. Let's do this. Golem down will be enough for a bucket. And then for like a sword or a pickaxe or something. Which do you think we need more if we're going to an ocean monument? They're not that important either, one of them. So yeah, I think there's probably more to be found in there, but my staircase didn't lead anywhere. So we're going to try that again, but just a little bit better. Also, another likely commenter says, you're welcome. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed. There's a new episode of the Let's Play that is member only right now. It's like the actual Let's Play is coming later today. I think we had a scheduling mishap again, but it's something that's being worked on. I hope you are looking forward to it. It's gonna be a good one, I think. Okay, speaking of good ones, let's go ahead and let's climb to the top. What we gonna find here? A chest, and oh god, mine this first. Okay, just gotta switch this out for that. Mine this before anyone spawns. And here we go. 2 dark oak logs, 5 emeralds. That's pretty decent. Thank you, Angelic Jade, for remembering. Hope you are well. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. I'm doing desert well. I'd even be able to say soon. I think I want to go for a nice like rainy walk before I can be desert well. It's been a it's been, I don't know, it's been a, I don't want to say a long day, chat, but I want to say it's been a day, chat. I feel like a good bit of rain could help with that. Speaking of helping, I've used 2 of my hay bales just to get out there. Probably worthwhile, and now I'm going to go to sleep. And I'm going to work out how I should get a cartographer villager. I think I saw a cartography map somewhere in there, right? No, you find cartographer maps in the ships. So we'll go to a ship tomorrow, We'll use that to find a cartography map, and then we'll use that to get our maps to everywhere else. So we need to find sugarcane and whatnot too, but that'll be easy enough to do. Actually, let's kill the Enderman. No, that's gonna go poorly for me. Let's not kill the Enderman. Let's make an iron sword. I won't regret having a good weapon. You never do. And then let's make a bucket, and then an iron pickaxe, and then maybe an iron axe too. Yeah, maybe I can go for all these things. Live the best dream. You need to walk in the rain so you can collect the water to be desert well. Exactly. You know, I am desert, but I could be desert well. Is the terrible way to put that. Also, come to Wales, rainy as usual and nice and cool out. Yeah, I've gotta admit, seeing like the north of England weather for the last few weeks really is starting to inspire me. Also, why is there an angry Enderman? You guys do hear that, right? Did you hear that? Did I imagine it? Is there no angry Enderman? There's probably no angry Enderman. If there was an angry Enderman, then I would have heard him. Which I did. Dude, where is this where is it coming from? Where is he? There's something. There's something very strange happening. I just don't know what it is. When it's been a day, I prefer to have a churro to make it better. Well, I could do with a churro, Mr. Richie Tunard. Would love a churro. You know, actually, I don't like churros themselves. They're a good delivery method for... Okay, there we go. Oh, he's angry at the spider. No, he's angry at... What is he angry at? You know, we don't have to worry what he's angry at. I'm going to just make sure that he's not angry at me. So come this way, buddy. It's safe. He's got a giant block. Look at the size of that dirt block, chat. It's the biggest grass block I've ever seen. I wonder why they made it so big. There we go. I was hoping we'd get an ender pearl and we could use it to fly out over there. But that's fine that we can't. We just need to find a cartography table and we need to find some sugarcane. I'm hoping, because they make their own generation, that they still remember to put sugarcane in it. If they don't, I'll be in some real trouble. But let's just hope that they do. He's probs mad at the golem. You know, real possibility that he is just mad at the golem, you're right. He's angry at the world who was sulking in the corner. You know, I sometimes feel that way. Okay, let's place a iron bar down. Let's make a crafting table. And let's go on a boat ride. Yeah, I forgot how cool the boats look in your inventory. They look the same in the world, honestly. Okay, I forgot how weird they look when you're riding them. Let's get out and let's see what's in here. Rotten flesh. Who did you... What? Who died on this raft, Mr. Wandering Trader? But there's nothing here for me. There's just a bit of wood if we want it, but we don't. I'm looking for sugarcane, chat, and I'm not finding any. We just need one piece. The rest we can use bones for. And we can probably find bones quite easily, I would imagine. If we don't find bones... Yeah, if we don't find bones, I'm not really familiar with how to zoom through a villager's trades. So we'll just assume we find bones. If we don't find bones, it's all over. Also, oh my god, rowing with the shield is, something says 0. Row, row, row your shield up and down and over. This is how you row, trust me, I am doing it. Okay, so a villager just spawned. As soon as we got in, let's just murder him. Mr. Captain. Captain, my captain. Okay, got him dead. Wait for this one. Okay, so we have to time our hits nicely. Okay, so he's behind me. But it's fine. Oh, he's so fast. Okay, so we have to get...
I missed your birthday. I wish you many lobster rolls.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I understand. You had a very important meeting. We are nothing if not our obligations to the world.
Fletchers to get all 40 tipped arrows.
Oh.
And one sold an arrow of slowness with slowness 4 for 2 seconds. Java players give Bedrock Edition a lot of flack for bugs, but XD.
You've sold an arrow of slowness with slowness 4 for 2 seconds. Wait, you leveled... Okay, you leveled up Fletchers because you were trying to get all 40 tipped arrows. There are 40 tipped arrows? That sounds like too many tipped arrows. Is that true? Is that the real number? It seems insane. Okay, so... There's a bit of a problem that I can't come down this ladder while crouching. Okay, there we go. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah. Go. I don't know. Okay, there we go. He's done. He's done. Get down here. Oh, it's a captain again. He's got a peg leg. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. He's getting murdered. Okay. So structure is now taken down. This is actually like the niche situation where the structure is perfect for me. Because as well as the hay bales, which are wonderful for this stage of the game, we've also got a chest, which I can use for a crossbow. I've already got a crossbow, but this is a better crossbow. A couple of extra arrows might be handy later. And some extra dark oak logs will go welcome. But if I'm not mistaken, I hope I am... Oh! I hope I am not mistaken. I hope that up here I'm not wrong for thinking. There is a cartography table. Yes, it's perfect for this moment right here. So I'll grab all the dark oak logs, all the XP bottles in case they come up relevant. And now I just need to find paper because I've got my villager type locked down. This is probably a lot easier to make if you have paper, to be fair. But I like the idea of going out on a conquest and finding it. Same with these beetroot. Side note, chat, have you tried beetroot juice? You have an opportunity to die at minus 420.69 here. That's an interesting thing about this boat, huh? Right here is the funniest location that you can die in Minecraft. I guess you have to go like this way a bit. Wait, right here. This is the opportunity. I'm taking it and I'm seizing it. We have to do it, chat. We have to do it. It is kind of fun that this happens to be on a structure that we happen to find by chance. Speaking of fun chance, ring ding ding. Isn't this fun? The bell lengthens the tiniest bit if we place our block there. Just the tiniest bit so it can connect. Okay, so speaking of things that feel correct, I really appreciate the message, Cat Beanie. I will have many lobster rolls, and I am in fact slowly but surely going through the inevitable march of time, and I'm glad that we recently started watching what I think you said was your favorite movie recently, Interview of a Vampire. It's very bizarre to watch movies from the 90s. It's like, it feels like such a different era of what people expected from them. But I guess it's probably the same with like watching a YouTube video from 2017. Or like, especially like 2010 or something, right? Like, there is just a different expectation, and it leads to a viewing experience that's like optimized for something that just isn't right now. So Kat, can I get a discount for a Longboy? Game Vision TV. The Longboy is usually $2,999, but there's a 99% discount available right now if you just go to the link in the description. We have 96 sold, if you'll believe it. 48% funded. If you wanna get a Longboy, then you might end up with a free kidney too. It's a little temporary offer we'll be running. But yeah, let's just break our boat. And then I'm gonna drop the crossbow so I can pick it up. Oh no, I didn't. A little too early, but that's fine. Now we need to find sugarcane. I didn't think sugarcane would be the hardest ingredient, but somehow it has proven to be. So if we want to find an ocean monument, we don't actually need sugarcane. It's just like a very helpful additional ingredient. So I'm gonna go get some leggings from the golem. I think he's still around, right? He's just hanging about over here. Yeah, next to these fellas. So I'll just punch him. Maybe a bad idea. I'll put him in a boat. It doesn't work anymore. I died that way, so it's forever grilled into my brain. But that doesn't make it true. And let's get out there. So, 1, 2, 3, and we're good to go. I've never had a lobster roll, but every time Target mentions one, I have this strong urge to have it. Yeah, I would say the closest equivalent, Stardust Go Free, if you live in the US, is the Raising Cane's, the bread that it comes with. I don't even know how to describe the bread that it comes with. But that bread is the closest thing to the brioche of a lobster roll. But then imagine, like, you put some lobster in there. I don't think lobster's, like, that delicious by itself. But then you cover it in butter, and it's just oh so good. It's just oh so good. And that is why we love the lobster roll. Speaking of loving lobster rolls, let's make the leggings. And then let's bring this bed with us. I obviously can't use it in its current form, so let's quickly dye it red first. And now, when we find an ocean monument, I'm going to make a place for my bed, because I do expect bad things to happen if I try to fight it head-on otherwise. So I left my boat over there, and then we're just going to go for an ocean crawl, because I wanted to trade with a villager, but we have 0 sugarcane, and you can't get any progress made of cartographers with just 5 emeralds. Sadly. I guess in theory you could trade enough sticks with another type of villager, but it doesn't sound very fun. So, what's the weirdest thing you've eaten? Says Zero Rules. I've eaten silkworms before. I don't... But there's a lot of foods that aren't even good to eat. You just eat them for the sake of being weird. It's like, what's the weirdest thing you've done? And it's like, well, I mean, lots of people will do weird things for the sake of saying they've done weird things. But that is not the same as doing a weird thing because you are weird. you feel me? No offense to my weird homies out there. By a long boy, it's better than a short girl, probably. You know what? You heard it from Dasher. I got 2 hours after work. Please don't stop streaming, says Chase Jimmy MN. Yeah, today's been a bit of a rough one in terms of, like, schedule. So the stream will probably be slightly shorter than usual. But it's not stopping any moment too soon. We gotta find a woodland mansion. And everyone knows the best way to find a woodland mansion is to keep on just walking in a straight direction until one comes up. No, those explorer maps, I think 1.21 really... Oh, hey, sugarcane! Okay. So we just need bones now. We need to get about 15 bones, and we're finally able to find a Woodland Mansion Explorer map. But I think we can find an ocean monument for less work than that. So that's what we're going to do. I think the weirdest thing I've eaten is deer heart jerky. Oh, man, so bear in mind, I know I live in the UK, and we make, you know, like, outside of, like, haggis from Scotland or, like, white pudding from Northern Ireland, like, black pudding is very, very common. And it sounds so gross, but I convince everyone who comes here to try it. Because black pudding, it's made of pig's blood or something. But it doesn't taste like pig's blood, it just tastes like oats. It's a delicious little oat biscuit, basically. And so in a similar vein, I feel like deer heart jerky sounds like... It's just like, why? Why do we need to take the deer's heart like that? But at the same time... At the same time as saying that, it's like, it must be good if they make it. Right? They're not just going to make bad jerky, probably. I hope. So I'm gonna place my red bed down over here by this lava portal. Actually, we could probably use that to our advantage. Do we want to go to the Nether? Is there anything good that could be found there? Oh, I bet we can find a ton of bone meal. Yeah, I've got the bucket anyway. I'm gonna go to the Nether just to see if we're in a soul sand valley and there's a bunch of bone blocks. I'm just gonna go there, get the bone meal, and move out. Oh, there's no lava pit here. I think I just imagined that there was one. Oh no, there is. We're fine. So let's hop into the Nether. Let's maybe get some bone meal. And then come back to the overworld. This is a poor speedrunning strategy. Or a good speedrunning strategy. But we're going to do it anyway. It's going to be great. So break that. Jump over here. I've been having some messed up black pudding. You've been having some... I do have to say, when you cook it yourself, you can undercook it. And you can kind of taste like, ooh, something's gone a bit wrong here. And at that point, you're not entirely valid to criticize. So this shouldn't spill onto the... There we go, we're good. Then lava goes here. Lava goes here. Lava goes here. Lava goes here. Lava goes on the side over there too. And then lava goes on the side over here. And then maybe lava goes over here too. No, it does not. I guess it does. We just have to move this first. Okay, go. Ooh. Might have missed out on my last bit of lava that I need. You know, we're fine. We just have to go a little bit deeper. We'll scoop this up, put it over there, and then hope that there's more than one deep lava. It is. We're good. So lava go here, water go here, and then Nether portal will light itself up in no time. Just put some wood there, put some water in here. And grab that tiny bit of lava hanging out over there. So let's go. This should be basically instant if I've got the side right. And I think... Oh no, I re-scooped the water. Okay, whoopsie. This should be basically instant. But I don't know if I did get the side right. I did. We're good. So it's going to lag when we go into the Nether. I'm sorry about this. I can't work out where this bug is coming from. It's a Minecraft issue. It's not that big of a one. It's like... Specifically when I'm streaming and recording on the same device. So in the meantime, I'll plug a long boy in slow motion graphics. So long boys are the longest of boys that you can find, okay? Not the right biome. This is the perfect biome for 99% of the time, chat. Whenever you're not specifically looking for bones, this is a great biome, but it's terrible for today. Speaking of today, you can get a long boy at the link in the description. And the great thing about the long boy, not only is it a great price, $29.99 for such a high quality, individually made to order thing, Look at him. He's clapping at the great price on that. Designed in Canada, by the way. But also, you get yourself something that you can hug, something you can use as a pillow on a plane, on a train, on an automobile, or something you can use as a neck pillow. Many people love theirs. And I've heard of some people being like, yeah, I've slept in mine every night and it's starting to get a crease in. It's crazy that after 2 years you can still use it that heavily. And it's like, yep, it's got it going. And it supports the channel. What's not to love? Go to makeshift.com, link down below. Me want Longboy, but me no have money. See, this is where you can actually, there's this thing, it's called organ donation. If you donate your organs to someone, they're not legally allowed to pay you. But if you make it a little nudge, nudge, wink, wink, maybe they buy you a Longboy, maybe you give them a kidney. No crime there. No Longboy in the description. Go to makeshift.com/products/toycatlongboy2-0. What a terrible mistake I have made. Okay, let me just grab this. Let me just throw it right over here. There we go. Link down below. Okay, so you know, sometimes it feels good to work for a URL, but you know, that's the real reason it wasn't linked down below. I knew some of you would prefer it that way. Which organ is most effective to sell? I recommend starting with the heart. You don't actually need a heart. That's why all those deer are willing to sell theirs to make a bit of deer jerky. You better believe all those deer are actually currently proud recipients of a Longboy, maybe even a Longboy 2.0. You can legally sell plasma. Yeah, in the UK, it's really weird. You can't sell... most countries don't let you sell blood. By the way, Super Sue MC, just check the wiki and I Mandela'd hard. Apparently, we never had Slowness 2 potions and Slowness 4 is not a bug. Did I cross timelines? Slowness 4 is something you get from the Turtle Master effect, I think. I don't think you can get it naturally. If you can, then I would be surprised. So yeah, this shield is very messy. I almost want to like... Oh no, it crashed again. Oh, come on, Minecraft. There's meant to be certification for this. So I can't, you just stole my heart. Okay, let's load it, back up. I do think, okay, so now we're 40 minutes into the newest update, which has fixed some problems. I think I have to say, I like RealismCraft. I'm glad it's doing well, and it seems like a lot of people like this. But this isn't going to be the add-on that people are playing in a year from now. I think this has like a first mover advantage. Where did my boat go? I'm stuck here with no boat.
Howdy, toy cat. The term organ meat grosses me out. Also, I can't wait for my Longboy to arrive. Here is your allowance.
Thank you. I'm glad that you're excited for the Longboy, by the way. I do love, I mentioned this before, but there's like this big day, everyone gets it. It's not necessarily the same day, but within like 2 or 3 days, everyone's getting them. It's a very fun thing. It's impressive they can pull that off. What is that down there? Is that a salmon or a squid? It's a squid. Did I pick up my bed? Yes, I did. So now we're going for a lovely rain journey. I wish I could turn this off. So, RealismCraft, Dementia update. Too many crashes. Yeah, to me, I think stability is important. I value stability personally. Maybe you do too. Oh, Dementia update indeed. Oh God. Why is it doing this to me? I found the boat. What just happened here? What just happened here? I don't understand. All I know is that you know, it's okay. It's okay to have gaps in your memory like that. If this ever happens to you, chat, just remember to start driving an automobile as soon as possible. There's nothing that could go wrong with that. The timelines collided. Minecraft just remembered where you were meant to be. Yeah, that is such a weird way for it to resolve that. It's like, oh yeah, you were meant to be in a boat over there, weren't you? It's like, if you knew that, why did you place me out of the boat? I forgot it was a Dementia update. When are you going to stop making Longboys? There is a date on the page. I think it's 16 days from now, the end of July. No, it's going to be before the end. Wait, actually, let's find out. It's on screen right now. 14 days and 18 hours. So that would be the 29th of July. That is when I will stop making Longboys. But they're actually all made just after the orders have come in. And then they're all shipped on October. It says right there. It's October 23rd, 2024. So, yeah, I want to do a big stream, chat. Like, for every Longboy sold, we'll do X. Do you have any fun ideas for what we should do for that? I feel like, it's been... Also, this is so odd. The arrow stays perfectly still, but the axe moves. The sword moves, the pickaxe moves. but the bucket doesn't. The bucket has this new thing, and when you're out of the boat... Actually, the bucket used to be a new item, didn't it? Or maybe I'm wrong. Am I going crazy? You know, I definitely am going crazy. So yeah, I'm looking for an ocean monument, chat. I'm looking specifically for a place that I can go raiding. I feel like it's a good early game structure for that. And we're also going to pick up enough of this so that we can easily trade with a cartographer to find a mansion. Oh no, it's got me trapped inside of a block here, chat. I don't know what's happening, but I don't like it. Get me back in the boat. Okay. Yeah, don't use boats in RealismCraft. I don't know if this could be a Minecraft 1.20 issue more broadly. But something very strange to think about. Ooh, a tumbleweed. Oh. That's something I wasn't expecting. Have you seen a tumbleweed before? I think I've seen one in real life once. I was pretty surprised to see it. For every long boy sold, sell a long boy. For every long boy sold, we'll sell an organ. Yeah, we ran out of organs. I'll be honest with you. Organ donor update. Toy Cat adds a donor bin to the give the organs that are not essential. See, I don't think we should be turning villagers into donor. I love kebab as much as the next person, but I don't think that means that we should be turning the villagers into it. You don't want the bucket to move or you'll spill your water. You know, you got a fair point, Ruby Doo. Ruby Doo, how are you? I've got to stop saying your name this way. Come on, Ruby Doo. Is this common, or am I the only one to do this to you? So yeah, I feel like that my real take on RealismCraft is it's a cool pack, but I think it's like the proof of concept on which others will expand. I think using this to make a dynamic world is cool, but with all the cool new things that are coming soon, there'll be something that makes this look like, yeah, this was nice, this is something. But right now I feel like I'm just playing Minecraft with a texture pack installed, and it's a higher end texture pack than you could get in the console days. So that's the thing that we can take away as at least. It's more textured, more variety filled. And it's kind of cool that they're like up to the standard and maybe slightly surpassing in some ways the old console edition. But hopefully we can go past even beyond that. Also, Toy Cat has a fancy boat with cup holders. That's why the bucket doesn't move. You know, I learned about the idea that American cars, their cup holders have gotten bigger over the years, so that like you could get bigger and bigger soda sizes in there. And I've got to say, it's one of those things that's meant to be said as like, oh god, that's so horrifying. But I think that's one of the coolest things. I love the idea of having half a gallon of the fizzy stuff going around a car with me at all times. Feels like the biggest sales pitch for America there is. But maybe that's just me. I feel like that's how most health things are. Like, there's some percent of the population who are like, oh god, I didn't realize this is a way you could do things. And some people are like, oh god, I didn't realize you could do things this way. I feel like there's basically every unhealthy behavior you mention, someone's like, wow, yeah, that's an option. Like I learned recently, there's a whole subcategory of people who order every meal, right? Like I used to think I was a super app user. Like I use Deliveroo, Uber Eats like twice a week. You know, during the pandemic, it was like 4 times a week sometimes. And I'm like, wow, I use this app such a ridiculous amount. This is, you know, this is a major line on the expense. This is like, you know, this is like 150, 200 quid a month or something. Then I realized that no, there is a category above this. This is minor leagues for some people, which it's interesting. You know, it's like when you first learn. You ever is this just me, chat? When you learn that one of your friends in school, they have like, oh yeah, we have pizza Thursdays. Every Thursday we get pizza, and you're like, wait, really? Every Thursday? You don't just wait until also 99 long boys sold. Did someone just buy 3 all at once? Thank you to my mysterious benefactor for buying so many long boys. Okay, so there is a chest over here. I can't believe we went through all this work, and the chest is right by the exit. But that's okay. Get some nice coal. And then let's also drop some stuff, like sunflower, no. White tulip, no. Crossbow, second one, definitely not. Bolo enchanting, I'm fine. Oak plank, all this stuff is unnecessary. And then let's eat some breads. Oh no! That was bad. Eat some breads. So we have to place blocks on the way up. I think we'll use a water bucket. Every time we need to, like, cross a threshold, we'll just float up through the water. And then we'll do it again. Okay, right there. Oh, actually, that's handy. We can put it in the ladder we want to climb, and then we can just climb straight into it. Oh yeah, this is next level ladder climbing right here. And then up again, and we're out. I used to be a super app user. I've stopped. Yeah, I think it's like a problem for the apps themselves. Like their whole business model is kind of built around having a consistent level of demand, and then like people who order on top of that. If everyone only orders takeaways, like, you know, within a 4-hour time slot a day, like 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. or whatever, it's like, so then how do we make money? Business people. We need to have people who are like ready to go basically all day. That, you know, doing it as like a gig economy, lazy job. It doesn't work if it's a 4-hour day job. That, you know, it's meant to be flexible, not fixed hours every day. So there's all sorts of promotions to get you in to be like, you know, have you considered just ordering breakfast? Have you considered making Wednesday an additional order day? You know, stuff like that. At least in my experience, if you're a super app user, you get way more of those deals. Aimed at getting you into being a super app user once more. So, yeah, when we were traveling in Guatemala, the airplane still had ashtrays. That's a weird example of technological improvement, right? Like we went all of a sudden from like, yeah, it's just the norm that people smoke everywhere to like, oh, you know, it became like it's the same reaction people have about smoking spaces that like some people have about diet stuff. In 50 years, we'll have worked out that drinking, you know, 2 liters of lemonade isn't a healthy way for anyone to live. But for right now, it's the most fun way to do it. It's just true. It's just true. We bought our second longboy to keep their first company. Chat, you have a rare opportunity right now. Thanks to the free extra longboys, you could be the 100th longboy. You could have the 100th longboy in production if you just hit buy now. Wouldn't you love one? Could you say no to this little guy? Look at it. Look at him. Look him in the face and say you don't want to buy one. Leave him at the shelter, why don't you? A little second edition version of him. Love a longboy. Who doesn't? Also, I'm just so done with this rain. I can't see anything because of it. This might be a good time to go find a village, actually, and then... Yeah, I think we'll find a village, and then settle down and start on the Woodland Mansion. That feels like our right now priority. Not going to get a lot done otherwise. Can we get a short boy, please? You know, if the long boy demand is long enough, we'll get a real short boy version of him. No promises, though. Okay, so... I was so bad at ordering a lot, I'm happy I've stopped. Yeah, it's a weird thing because I think a lot of foods work well as being a once-a-week treat food, but really will, like, play havoc on your digestive system if you have them as an everyday food. And it's not immediately... Is that baby pear or is that a fox? Am I meant to know? It's fine. You know, it's fine. I remember smoking on a plane to Taipei. I literally cannot imagine smoking on a plane. It's like such a, you know, it'd be like smoking in an elevator. It's like, you can wait, I mean, with a plane, you literally can't. Actually, how do people with, I guess you get nicotine patches. I was like, there are people who are addicted to that stuff, right? I mean, there are also people addicted to drinking, but planes cater to them quite well right now. So Toy Cat, when do we get the long girl? You know, if you want, you can put a little bow around your long boy, make it into a long girl. There's nothing stopping you. There's nothing stopping you. Yeah, that's, time's changing, huh? Okay, I really want to find a village or an ocean monument, and I've got myself in a situation where I feel like I'm finding neither. Yeah, where it be at? I guess I'm just gonna jump back into the ocean. Again. Just jump right in there. And we'll do it from there. I also am going to need to make some more bread soon. This bread is obviously going to run out. And hopefully we can sleep not too long afterwards. I'm done with the rain. This is the worst version of realism. Is like, what if you couldn't see? That would be like how it rains. When it rains, you don't look very far. I was like, but it's not fun. I want to look at things. So, yeah, long boy is new. Hey, 100 sold! Hey, we did it. We hit 100. Thank you, everyone. Massive appreciation. If I cut my longbow in half, will it regenerate? There's a non-zero chance that it does. There's a non-zero chance that it actually does. Okay, let's jump onto here. grab me some sugarcane. Imagine not being able to go a day without something. Yeah, I go a day without food. I get real hangry. I've got to say. I kind of want to go. Also, Miss Pat Van Driver Lady. I bust tables in a Bob Evans with a smoking section. Man, so much of that is like beyond my comprehension. Like, okay, bussing tables. I think that's cleaning them up, right? I don't know why it's called bussing, but okay. A Bob Evans. It's got to be a restaurant. Why would a restaurant be called Bob Evans? It must be a chain though, because you say a Bob Evans and not the Bob Evans, or like just at Mr. Bob Evans restaurant. You know, it's too many references in there. Good to see you, by the way. Hope you've enjoyed. I hope it's been a good reason you've been away and not a bad reason you've been away. Speaking of, having glasses on when it's raining is bad. Oh yeah, that's what like there are so many downsides of glasses. I list them all the time. I'm like the biggest anti-glasses advocate. If you wear glasses and you hate them, it doesn't have to be that way. Fun fact, chat. Fun fact. There is no requirement to wear glasses. If you can put contact lenses in, you can do all sorts of things. Okay, so I also the long gnoll. The long gnoll says Ruby likes Sonic 2. Is that surely it'd be the Oib boy? You know, whatever. It's good. By the way, 101 sold. Thank you. Very exciting. I wear a cap when it's raining with glasses. I actually bought some new glasses yesterday. I don't know if you're meant to admit this on the internet, but I ordered a. Also, Toy Cat, you have $3,058 US or 2,331 Great British pounds to go before all your long boys are sold. Ooh, it's quite a bit, huh? Aren't you risking blinding yourself though? Oh yeah, but it's better to be blind than you're already blind when you're wearing glasses incorrectly. When they're wet, you're already at that point. But yeah, when you put it that way, it's pretty tragic, huh? Also, yeah, 50% funded though feels real good. Again, our goal is 400, chat. That's why there'll be some more big events, I'm sure, soon. But for now, that's pretty decent. I'm very pleased. I'm gonna quickly check Discord. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna check on the Let's Play. Okie dokie. Let's Play looking good. No, not looking good. It's happening though. Adopt a long boy now. He's waiting for you to give him a loving home. So, yeah, does contacts fix lazy eye? Contacts do fix lazy eye. No, I don't think that's true at all. You know, I'm gonna be an anti-glass advocate and say, yeah, they'll fix anything. You got liver cancer. Contact lenses might solve it. Taking off the glasses, but your glasses might be the thing giving you liver cancer. You don't know until you try without it. Yeah, I had a real big thing in school. Like, I just didn't want to wear glasses. I had a big like problem with. People were mocked for wearing glasses a lot when I was young. It was like a dumb thing, but it made me like learn to resent my glasses. And then when I started wearing them, I was like, this is just so bad. This is painful having to like have this thing. Like I feel it on my ears right now. I'm like I feel that pain of having glasses on them all day. There's so many negatives to wearing glasses. I can't deal with it. Maybe just me. Maybe just me. Will you make a sequel to The Long Boy? Good question, Justin Delisle. I got you. Second edition. Yeah, it was a big thing, but then I realized I like being able to see, so I have glasses. Yeah, I just switched right into contacts. And I haven't looked back since. Speaking of not looking back, what do I do about this rain? How has it been raining this long? I feel like it's been years. I think I must have like a real bad like waiting tolerance for stuff like this. I'm just come on, it's been forever. it can't still be day. I've been waiting. Okay, I'm gonna look back at the stream. I'm gonna check back to see how long it's actually been raining. Okay, so we'll go to live. Okay, it was raining 8 minutes ago. It was raining 9 minutes ago. Oh, it became night, and then I woke up and it was still raining. It's not real rain. Chat, get this right. This is a Minecraft bug. If I reload the world, it won't even be raining anymore. It's a fun fact. If you sleep and it's still raining when you wake up, most of the time the rain is fake. This is a weird bedrock. You get so annoyed with this stuff. Hey! No. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, I'll be honest, this is my, like, boomer. This is my boomer arc. But there are so many things where Minecraft console did it fine. Or did it great, even. And Minecraft Bedrock just does something where I'm like, why do we need to? What does lowering the render distance achieve? What are we pulling off with this one? Because there's a weird difference in the world between when something is new to you, changing what something is a big difference than introducing something in a new way. Have you considered LASIK yet? Says Osmosis. Yeah, a little bit. My brother, so I know a few people who have gotten LASIK, but the risk of it right now just seems too high, and my eyes have been degrading steadily, so I know by the time I'm 40 I'd have to do it again. So if I have to do it again when I'm 40 anyway, I'd rather just not do it till then, and hope that the odds of your first time get better. I don't like the idea of being like this for too long. Also, did it start raining again? Why is... Okay, I don't know what's happening. I just know I can see, and that's all that matters to me. Also, yeah, we haven't found a single ocean monument. Oh, do you think this pack gets rid of ocean monuments, chat? It might do. It really might do. Do you have a temporary tattoo in your hand? Oh. How did you see my temporary tattoo? That's the real question. It was the cat. The cat's got it for me. It's a cat with a party on it. It looks a little bit like it's wearing the trans flag on one of its ears. So I'm proud of the cat for that, I guess. But yeah, let's go back to a village over here, I think. There's a lot of nice ships of sails on around here. But let's go back to the village and let's just find a woodland mansion. There are no ocean monuments. So we'll find something else. It's been raining since you reloaded the game. It's interesting that it's been raining, but yet I still have... It's like really light rain, though, right? Am I wrong? It's a really, really, really light rain. Oh, no. It crashed again. Oh. Okay, that's fine. I think if I am leveling, a part of my, like, agitation, I think it's like a today thing in general. I think it's poor form. It's inevitable, but it is still poor form to, like, have a bad day and have it affect other parts of it, right? Also, oh no, it's dementia update again, chat. Like, you know, if I had a poor morning, why should that affect my interaction with the bank teller? Like, I got given jury service this weekend, chat, and they waste no time in letting you know. They're gonna put me in a boat the moment my boat loads in. That's what my bet is. I'm gonna get over to there, and then it's gonna put me in a boat. I hope I'm correct. If I'm not correct, I don't know what my plan is. But let's go to sleep first. So, okay, how accurate is your knowledge on pre-Columbian USA? 0. It's not an interesting time period to me. It's like I don't know anything about Meso. Did it crash again? Oh. Oh. Yeah, so I feel like it is still poor form to have stuff like that affect other stuff. You know, it's a thing. Even if it's inevitable, it's still worth trying to fix, right? Even if it's happening, it's still worth having. But yeah, this is really, really bad at this point. I think having 6 crashes in the span of an hour and having multiple bugs. Yeah, it's just like that. But yeah, so I got jury service, and they give you this little thing where they're like, yeah, we'll pay you £30 a day for this, and we won't compensate you for your lost earnings. It's like, oh, so you're taking away dozens of hours of my time, and my recompense is £30. They're like, yeah, that's great, right? Great. You excited? So I'm a little bit stressed about that, because you know, if you work a normal job, your normal job can continue without you. Your job will still... Oh, it put me back in the boat, chat. I didn't do that. Hey, there's the rainbow. If you work a normal job, your job will still be there when you get back. But for me, it's like, I can't not do my job for a week and then do it the next week. It's like, I have to get home from a, you know, from a murder trial, and I have to do this stuff. So it is like a real stressing point for me. I think it's one of those dumb stresses though, like, if you don't stress about it, you get the same outcome, and you're a lot happier. But, yeah, also I planned that pre-style in Russia was pretty chill about LGBT. It was pretty reassuring, actually. Oh, yeah, I assume, I feel like, it's a really common, I don't know, that is a fun fact. I feel like whenever there's a strongman in charge of anywhere, well, so they said they fixed the structure generation. Have I done this wrong? Maybe they updated it, and no, I definitely have the update. I had the VFX slider. So it's not quite perfect, but that's fine. I'm still going to a Woodland Mansion today, chat. Can you do jury service on your own trial? Sadly not. I think they recuse you from the jury for that. Sadly not. But yeah, I also, I sometimes feel like you use that to make a, also does the CGP gay get out of jury duty forever video work for the UK? Yeah, I feel like it is your duty to serve though, right? Like if I don't serve on a jury and only the sort of person who doesn't mind getting, you know, like, if the people who care the most about the law don't do something about it, then you get it is a bad thing. I think it is important to undertake the your civic duties. You know, living in a society means you get lots of rights and responsibilities. And if you're a working age adult, it's all responsibilities and very few rights. But you still, you know, that's still something that you should undertake. Yeah, Toy Cat, are you gay or do you wear the flag to show support? I'll be honest with you, I don't think this is the gay flag. I think this is the Minecraft version of I mean, really, if you look at this, you could kind of see like a Palestinian flag in this, right? You know, like it's got the little triangle on the left there. Not a lot of gay. You know, my point there is I feel like this is not the gay flag. Sadly, hate to be misleading you in that way, but also there are lots of other LGBTQIA plus 2S G MQDs that are not gay. Worth mentioning. Anyway, my favorite color is pastel. Pink, says Dasher. Yeah, my favorite color. Chat, say your favorite color in chat. It's gonna get crazy otherwise. I just realized I am able to get jury service. Oh man, we get $6 a day for jury duty. Parking costs $10. Why even give you the $6 a day, Pookie? That's like a genuine question, right? Like, $6 is worse feeling than free. If you do it for free, you're at least like, okay, that's, you know, I know it feels very different. Okay, speaking of very different, let's go into these places here. Actually, you know, I just want to find a village again. I'm regretting so bad leaving my previous village. I've gone so far, and I've come back across my world. It's an insult. Yeah, it's something I think about a lot with like things in general. It's like the transfer of money. There are some times where some fees are so low that they might as well be zero, right? But making people pay them has a psychological effect. And then there are some times where the payment for something is so low it's basically zero, but the payment of it has some psychological effect. Also, green, but not green screen green, more like sage green. I'm a fan of rainbow, says John of the Dad. You know, I'm glad. There's a cool cape you can get in Minecraft if that's you. It's really good for getting engagement on your YouTube videos. If you get to the villagers, Dimension update strikes again. Yeah, I feel like I'm going accidentally back towards that first village. So should we just continue going back? Oh, there we go. Village. Perfect. Yeah, I feel like one of the things that kind of came from this is like, I feel like it was like a long day and I was like excited to play my comfort game. But because we didn't have the Let's Play out, I decided to, you know, check out the RealismCraft update instead. I don't think Minecraft with a texture pack installed is my comfort game. This is, usually I recover energy by playing Minecraft survival chat. But I think one of the things about this is it just doesn't work for me. And so it's always a weird thing when it comes to reviewing stuff like this. Because yeah, in theory, this is the best thing ever for someone out there. And I always have to keep that in mind. While also saying, the best thing for someone, but not the best thing for everyone. In fact, very much not the best thing for many people. You know, it's great if you like playing Minecraft in this way, if you want to kind of semi-reinvent the game. But yeah, also, was that a cow? Wow. This isn't for me either. I kind of get what you mean. There's a, I think there are two ways to see a game like Minecraft where it's familiar. You can, oh, wow. If there's a game that's this familiar to you, you can look at it and you can say, oh, that's kind of cool, right? There's a, you can see a game that is fundamentally, again, if we use the word comfort game or whatever, but it's one that's familiar to you, that you can come to at the end of a long day and it'll get you back in there, and you can appreciate the comfort aspects, or you can kind of reinvent it a bit. And I think I do see the value of reinventing it, and that's why I always like the idea of like challenge maps and stuff like that. It was like my way to do that from the very beginning. But I also see why for many people it's like, nah, I want to just play the same Minecraft game, just with, okay, I'm going to keep all but 6 of the sugarcane, and then we're going to find a cartographer. Or in fact, we'll make a cartographer. I've got the table. Let's place one down over here. It looks like we have some spare villagers, so now I'm going to lock this man in a boat. Actually, I'll have to lock him in the boat next to the cartography table. So I'm going to put you right over here with some dirt around you. No, with some dirt around you, I said. So, just lock you right in here. Please go a little bit further in. Okay, this is great. This is all wonderful to me. Then we'll break this. Well, actually, we'll trade with him first. Make sure he's locked in as my cartographer. Actually, that might be a bad decision. We'll just move the dirt around so that he can still access this. Yeah, this is great. If we remove that block now, and then we place another one of these here, he can access the cartography table every night to refresh. So we can now make most of these trades, not quite all of them, but all but 2 of them. And now we just need to get some extra paper, and he'll give me the Woodland Explorer map. Easy peasy. In fact, how do I get more paper? I just need bones. How do I get more bones? The bone meal strategy always sounds like it's a good idea, but I think we'll just look for cod in here. Kill them with a 9 sword and get it done. At the end of a long day, what about the end of a long boy? Well, I mean, 102 people certainly agree with the end of a long boy there. Okay, so in we jump. This is my water pit. It has to count as a river, so I'm guessing in here somewhere there'll be some cod. Oh, there's some salmon over there. Perfect. It's a single tiny salmon, but for now I'll take it. And we're just looking for bones. I didn't pick up any bones earlier, but I'm hoping maybe that'll change now. But just look around, under the water. Any fish? No fish? Very interesting. Are you going to start 100 Days in Hardcore again, says Peace Dragon? Yeah, I think I might, actually. I have a really fun idea for it. I'm really looking forward to trying out. I know that's real. I know it sucks to just keep saying that, but I have a fun idea, chat. Not sufficient, you need big salmon. I need big salmon. There needs to be big bone salmon for me to get what I want from it. That makes perfect sense when you say it like that. So, yeah, if I see a structure where I could find bones, like that over there might be... There's a non-zero chance they're going to trade me some bones, right? So if I've got a lot of sugarcane here anyway, and I'm not getting any bones from this, let's see if we get some from that. So what do you mainly play Minecraft on, says Papa DJ? A mixture of my Xbox Series X and my PC right now. I had a big phase where I stopped playing Minecraft on Xbox, but I've kind of gone a little back into it recently. I'm waiting for another pay-to-win stream. They're always so fun. Thank you, Dasher. I'm excited for it too. I think it'll be a lot of fun. The miniseries you do, like Flat World, Caveman, 100 Days Hardcore, are the best, says Peace Dragon. You know what, when you say it like that... Also, there was a cartographer here the whole time. So I'm hoping in these chests there'll be some paper. Oh. I'll take this with me, because this seems nice. But I'm hoping maybe we can find some resources. All the dyes. Honestly, a cool chest to have. Like, dye does seem more valuable than you would expect. But I'm just going to go back to the village. I'm just going to... Actually, we'll kill some skeletons, because I need those anyway. Kill some skeletons. We need to kill at least 3 bones worth of skeletons, I think. Yeah, 3 bones worth should get me done. Good. But yeah, Peace Dragon. Yeah, I want to do another... I want to do a challenge that's based on days, but where surviving days isn't just guaranteed. So, like, every 10 days, we'll have to spin the wheel, and that will make the challenge harder in some way. Is an idea that I want to play around with. So, yeah, okay, let's go. 3 bones. I think we got them all. Yeah, the trick was we just had to... yeah, it seems like the real trick here was just wait for night. Don't deal with fish. Not in RealismCraft. Fish are not acceptable. Okay, into the bed. Hope the creeper doesn't walk in while I'm sleeping. Ah, he won't. We're good. It's weird that you wake up facing the bed, even though you sleep facing that way. Why'd you do a quick 180 in the morning? Every 10 days, kiss a turtle. So I've got like a bunch of categories set up. So like, it could be like, it starts hardcore, but there's a... If we get red, it becomes ultra hardcore. There could be a category that's like things I have to do. So in the next 10 days, I have to, you know, defeat the Wither or something like that. You know, like, add some forced tasks to the series. And I think it would be real fun. So put the iron ingots together, make them into a helmet. So we're going somewhere serious. Then we're going to make bone meal. Looks very odd, but that is okay. Everything looks very odd. And let's go. My favorite part of this process. Just tear it all apart. Grab it all right back together. This should be enough to trade with. I hope. What do we got? 40 plus free paper. I think it's 21 per trade. Or is it like... No, it's 20 per trade, right? 20 per trade. 24 per trade. So we actually need to get 48. And so I needed more bones, and I just didn't... I did the maths wrong. You got 3 bone meal per... And 3 bone meal becomes 6. I maths wrong. I messed up bad. So I need to now get 5 more sugarcane. 5 more sugarcane. That's easy. Anyone can find 5 sugarcane, chat. Or indeed, I can find just a single fish. Because a single fish is worth 6 sugarcane. I think. Okay, one bone, please. Okay, you won't drop bones, but I have to kill you anyway. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's awesome, says Peace Dragon. I'm glad you like the idea. I feel like with 1.21 coming out, I had to like kind of put it on the back burner for a bit, but I've been planning out this idea for a while. I think it's just a really fun one. Okay, this is 6 sugar... Oh, this is 6 bone meal. 6 bone meal becomes 6 sugarcane, if I'm not mistaken. And there we go. Exactly enough to do it. So then we just need to... Oh, no. Then we just need to... Minecraft crashed, if you're curious as to what that is. Very, very, very buggy. I have to say. It's a bummer. But it's fine. This is part of what makes me like be someone. Also, no, my bone. Oh, I went through all that work to get a bone, and the game's like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't do that at all, you liar. You didn't get any bones. What bones? I don't see any bones. Ah. It's really hot, chat, and I can't open the window because it's raining. Because I live in an attic, so if I open the window, I get wetted on. Oh man, this is part of the Minecraft experience. This dementia update is terrible. Yeah, RealismCraft is you if you want to have dementia. If you want to remember things better than they actually look, This is the only Minecraft add-on I can recommend. Okay, so don't crash. I've got the bone now. Please don't go crashing on me. Funnily enough, it actually took the sugarcane from before. It didn't give me any extra sugarcane. Oh no, it didn't. No, we're fine. It's the same number. I miscalculated. Why keep playing if it keeps crashing, says Baz. You know, you're right. This is my fault. I am doing this to myself. But let's find a woodland mansion map. So I need a piece of redstone. I think that's what I'm currently lacking. So 1, 2, hey, we're there. Okay, so Ocean Explorer map isn't good. We want to instead go for the next tier down from that. So make a couple of these, turn these into a crafting table, and then make a stone shovel. Make a few of these, and there we go. It's a weird looking shovel. It's the least of our problems of things being weird. And so at the same time, we need to work out where we're going to find redstone. Realism is where you have terminal dementia. I mean, that is true. If you play for long enough, you will get terminal dementia. It's true, Mr. E. It's very true. As sad as that may be. So we need to make, I think it's 30 sand makes the right number of these, or it's 36. You know, we'll go for 36. Split it between 2 furnaces. And then we will come back once we've got that all ready to go to sell some stuff to get to the next tier. So we're just looking for redstone now. That is the crucial thing that we are missing. 1, 2, 3. And then same over here. Ooh, I'll put in the bow first, and then I'll also put in this wooden pickaxe. It's just going to rot in a chest otherwise, so we might as well get something from it. Wooden pickaxe, where did you go? There did you go. And then we'll put in 1, 2 coal. Perfect. Okay, so we've got everything we need besides redstone. I think we find one of those abandoned mine shafts from earlier, and that's going to be my solution. Abandoned mine shaft is always the solution. You've just got to make it the solution. So, yeah, I wonder if real mine shafts exist below the surface. But we'd also go to one of these. There are so many of them. Like, seriously, look at this. There's one over there, one over there, one over there. If any of them had a chance of redstone even, that could be good enough. I think they could. Also, is actions and stuff out yet? Sadly, it is not out yet. If you want actions and stuff. Bear in mind, so they said they're going to start putting it on the marketplace. Assuming they already had a team ready, which is a big deal. I think it's like 3 months to get something ready to actually release. The marketplace, whether deliberately or not, is very, very slow. And so it's something you should keep in mind if you're like expecting, you know, like any day now the announcement will come. And again, that's all assuming that they don't have a team. The application process takes a very long time too. It's a slow process. So I don't think we're going to find redstone in this. It doesn't seem like a redstone-y structure. Okay, so eat some bread. I'm getting pretty high up in here. Gonna go eat with the kiddos now. Thank you for the entertainment while I cooked. Have a great rest of the stream. Thank you, Papa DJ. Appreciate you coming here a lot. Hope you're looking forward to our planned hardcore series and the next pay-to-win stream. It'll be a lot of fun. Okay, so please have redstone. No, it's golden carrots, but no redstone. Maybe up here. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Knew that might happen. Just over the edge you go. Are there more of these? There could be. Redstone in here, perhaps? Okay, in here. Iron. I love that we're picking up so much iron. It's a very handy little thing, but I am just here for the redstone. In these, maybe? Actually, there's an evoker up here. Love this. Hey, he's going to definitely be dead on the way down. Okay, so we've got a totem of undying. We've got some barrels, and what's in the barrels? No redstone for me. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, finding redstone, not happening here. We could go into a big cave, or we could look what books are in the chiseled bookshelf. Yeah, funnily enough, that always used to be my instinct as well. Alex C. I did it on the first couple of streams though. It was a nice idea. I liked it a lot. But let's break a few of these just to see. Lots and lots and lots of books, which is nice. Tasty little sandwiches for the right person. I think there's also a way to go into the back of this, right? There's like an underneath of it that we could access. I don't know where. Also, where do you think the the evoker died? Do you see it anywhere? I should have made sure that I knew. I think it's over there. There's some XP. I'll get a horse and I'll jump on top while I look for my next thing. The evoker has a cool cape. The evoker does have a very cool cape. Has to be said. What I miss, says Sky High 64. I got dementia a few times, but I've since recovered. Unlike in real life, which is why you should donate to the cure. There we go. Now if any of this is insensitive, then I've done a good thing, and we are all covered. But yeah, let's just. Oh, there we go. Totem. This is a slightly better weapon than a shield to be holding, and so let's hold it instead of a shield. And then let's also deal with our inventory. Like, love you, salmon, but you're gonna have to go. I think the best place to find redstone might just be a dig down. Might just be dig right the way down. Along this pack, would you recommend for a Bedrock edition RealismCraft pack? What would I recommend along with this pack? I think actions and stuff looks good. I don't know if they could be combinable. That is an interesting question. Okay, what we got down here? We don't got a lot down here. Yeah, we're not gonna find a cave of redstone in this way. So we'll go. Should we just make a cave? Okay, how do we get redstone, chat? I'm really trying to think creatively. You can sell redstone. Oh no, the fellas, the guys, the people of the churches. They will sell you some, right? Deferred rendering plus this pack. There was one of those people yesterday. Where did he go? He definitely exists, right? Is it you? No, you're a librarian. Clerics, that's his name. I don't know why my brain dudded on that so bad. There was a cleric around here somewhere. There he is, there he is. Okay, he sells redstone, right? Right? Yes, I knew it. Okay, we're good, we're good. So before we go to sleep, I'm going to make sure I get at least a trade out of this guy. So I've got 12 glass, 12 glass. Going to drop some bows into this chest. Just, you know, stuff that I might need later, but probably won't. Put it in here. Future me might appreciate current me. And then let's make some of these. Glass pane, 64. Nice. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so once I trade these... Oh, we're almost done. We can now decide Trial Chamber or Woodland Mansion. Should we do a poll, chat? Guys, remember statistically, the chance of your house burning down immediately decrease if you're subscribed to Toy Cat. Yeah, I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna drop it right now. Engage your audience. Start a poll. Which map? Trial Chamber, Woodland Mansion. And then option 3 is trial mansion. There you go. Just for those of you who can't decide. So yeah, as soon as we are ready, we make the last of these trades here. We hope that our villager didn't die overnight somehow. I shouldn't say that out loud. don't want to tempt fate too much. Make a bunch more glass panes, and we'll trade them with him today. Okay, so Trial Chamber is more popular than Woodland Mansion. Yeah, by quite a bit, actually. It's the most popular option. Trial Chamber, it's definitely closer. Okay, Trial Chamber, but in RealismCraft. Let's do it. Wait, we don't have... What are we missing? Oh, I haven't crafted the thing yet. So let's make one of these. And let's make a second... Well, we don't have quite enough to do a second one. So let's go ahead and let's buy our Trial Explorer map. We need another 9 emeralds to make another one of these, so it's quite a few, you know, smelts away. We could also make a Fletcher at the same time, but it's expensive. And chat has decided what they want to see is this. So it's this way. Let's go. So yeah, I'm kind of curious because they did make a whole update just to add 1.21. So how did they change the Trial Chamber? Trial Mansion is Toycat's next build in the Let's Play world. Oh, that's a fun idea, actually. Make a Trial Chambers version of every structure. It would have been fun watching Toycat walk for thousands of blocks to the mansion. Thank you, E. I think the positivity is something that's very valued in a stream. a thing that is really indicative of, like, you don't even realize, like, how much of your mood can be dictated by people around you. But, like, people who are negative can actually be, like, a real, like, suck on the mood around them. Like, you know, like, you know the type of person who anytime something good happens, they work out a reason why it's not actually good. You know, those type of people are out there. They're in the wild. You can find them. They can be succubi on the enjoyment in your life. And it's down to you. Those percentages only add up to 98%. Clearly, that means the participation rate was 98%. No, it's because they all round up or down. So sometimes you can get polls that round up to 102% or 101%. Emotional vampires. Yeah, I do think that the idea of vampires must come from some, like, real concept, like, you know, draining the life out of you. It's my mum, says Blue's Earth. It's funny, I feel like it's a lot of people's mothers. I think it's a surprisingly common thing for people to say about their mothers. By the way, do you think... So, chat, did we ever come to a conclusion? Do we think that these grayed out areas are caves underground, or do we think that they are part of the maps? That's my mum too. I'll never not find that hilarious. But it is, you know, it's you know, part of having a child makes you go straight from the world saying such positive things about you to the world seeing you as the source of all of its burdens. You know, like, parents are seen as the people who are raising the next generation. And every time their children annoy people, it's their fault. Because you can't blame a child. A child is sin-free. And so the child gets to take your status in the world. The child is also an emotional vampire, if you will. And so you see the child being like that, and you're like, I could be an emotional vampire too. So I stopped listening. Why is everyone talking about their mothers? Chat, tell me one mummy issue you have. Tell me one problem you have in the relationship between you and your mother. Let's do some let's do some psychotherapy here today. Want to go underground and see if the caves match up? I think I do, Angelic Jade. I think that's probably the best way to find out for sure. Children ain't sin-free, probably. Just one. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go underground and then dig over there. Actually, no, it makes more sense just to dig at the exact point. Yeah, just the one issue today. Sadly, I know our therapy session. It's a real budget therapy session, for just the price of one long boy. Oh no, I'm gonna die. It's over. It's GG's. It's not G alives. Okay, what's down here right now? Okay, no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get away. Okay. I need him to be away from where I want to go underground. He's got such a big trident, chat. Look at the size of that thing. She was married to an abuser, says Ben P. Yeah, I think that's gonna mess with your relationships if you see that your parents fundamentally don't love each other, because they will have loved each other at some point prior to having you. But if it happens before you know, then you can't really, like, use it to adjust your sense of what a relationship should or should not be. Can I get down in time? I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I did. We're fine. Can't see anything, but that's not what's important. Place a little torch down. Oh, I have torches. Ah, that's a scary noise. So place that on the wall. And then dig down we shall. Knowing my luck, this will be the 1 in 100 times that you end up in lava. But I'm willing to take that risk, chat. I'm gonna place my bed down, like, here. With this lovely little torch above it. So bed is obstructed. Chat, how is the bed obstructed? Huh. Weird. You ever seen that one before? And I'm just gonna go right. And then we're gonna go left. I think that's actually the opposite of right and left, but it's fine. I'm pretty resentful about it, to be honest. Learn to love yourself, understand your flaws can be fixed. My son's mum's problem is that she's too awesome, says Ruby Doo. Both my parents are narcissists, but my mum is worse. Yeah, it'll really change your perspective on the world, depending on how your parents are, right? if we hadn't gone through differently in our past, would we be the same person? No, you wouldn't be. It's, I don't know if it's, like, makes it all better or anything, but it's definitely a thing that makes it feel better. It's like, well, every bad thing you've been through led you to where you are now. And some of those things... Also, spawn point didn't set? Yeah, it did. We're fine. At least it said in chat that it did. I trust chat. Although, what if chat disagrees with chat? As is happening right now. So you can actually hold a torch in your hand and it'll still use light. It'd be more handy if the offhand worked. But it's a cool concept. Because who's actually walking around in a cave with a torch in their hand? Like, by the time you're comfortable doing that, you're comfortable... whatever, it's fine. Hi everyone, I'm late. It didn't tell me it was on, says Bird for Life. Good to see you, Bird for Life. It's currently raining in the UK where I'm at. And it's a nice little noise that's been my background for the stream. Oh, wow, look at these copper grates. Oh, very interesting place we're in. So I'm going to start by using up my axe and then making a new one. And we're going to try and open one ominous vault today, chat. It's going to be fun. Let's do it. Actually, I bet the mace looks so cool. I don't think we can get a mace, though. Like, even with this whole trial chamber, our odds aren't great, right? But let's go for it. Let's go for an ominous vault run. Ominous vault run. Yeah, this place looks so... This doesn't even look like a texture pack. This doesn't even look like a realism pack. It looks like just a cartoon, you know, like a plastic texture pack or something. Looks very bizarre. Oh, okay. Not dealing with this. Not dealing with it. Not right now. Hopefully not ever. So we'll use some gravel. Move up a bit. Make a ton more torches. This is a good room to be in when you've got wind charges, and a terrible room to be in when you've not. Are there also grammar issues or sun issues or whatever? Yeah, I feel like people can have issues with basically every familial relationship that exists, for better or for worse. Like, in a way, all your issues are going to come from that, because it's where most of your... It's like, you know, like, you can have an issue with a bad friend, or with a bad, you know, partner, or with a bad teacher or something, but it's just way more likely to be someone you spend more of your life with, which describes your family, and that's why it's a thing. It's not the family are inherently bad; it's the family are inherently unchoosable. I mean, there's a debate on that, I guess. Okay, so let's go. Should have brought my shield. Okay, definitely just doing this to get the skeletons away. That was pretty bad. Okay, so I'm hoping we find a chest with an ominous bottle in it. I feel like it's happened to me enough times. Can you hear that rain, by the way, chat? It's so loud for me. It's, like, deafening right now. I feel like it should be coming with a wave of cold of it. But I'm, like, hot and it's raining out there. Bad combination. There we go. Lovely. You gonna give me a bottle, maybe? Oh, yes, a key then gives me later the bottle. Let's grab it. Instead of diorite. So, yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the next spot here. Okay, in we go. Okie dokie. So this is probably, it's just this. There's nothing we can really grab from this room. I want to go for one ominous vault attempt before we end this today. It's a very interesting looking, resource pack there, right? Okay, there's a door here. Perfect. Lead me to a chest. These chests are always the good ones. When you go down a hallway from it, you know it's the good stuff. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, chat. It's just good. There's something about it. There's also a shield in here. Given that I'm about to switch to my shield, I'm going to combine the two shields together, and now it will last for a lot longer. Because I think a shield is genuinely better than a totem undying in the early game in this situation. As weird as that is to say. So let's do it. Why is the key so short? What do you mean, why is the key so short? Oh, I didn't even pick it up in the end. So let's drink the ominous bottle. Let's do this. Let's go. Oh, wrong way. Okay. I don't know when I looked at you, fellas. But you should not be spawning right now. Okay, this is going awfully. Okay, jump on from above. I've got webbed in. Okay, they're all drawing their bows back. I'll let them attack each other. Just come get me. You'll appreciate it. You love it here. It's great. Look how good this is. I'll find a good time to draw my bow now. I mean, eat now. And then... Ouch. Now they're attacking each other, which is perfect. Look how blue it is, by the way. I like it. Okay, where'd you go? Go. Okay, ominous key. 30% chance. That's steak, I think. And it's good food to have. Right now. Oh, sorry, cooked beef. Sorry, I can't believe I betray you all like that, chat. It is, of course, not steak. Run looks really good so far. Proud of you. Thank you, Dasher. They're giving me the support. It sounds as though you were missing at some point in your life there. I feel like that's the fun thing about it, though, right? Is the negative experiences do in fact shape you. It's, you know, like, obviously it doesn't make it better. Everyone wishes they didn't have to be shaped by negative forces. But I feel like, hey, Beck McNow. Thank you for remembering. Morning, Toy Cat. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, actually. I'm guessing you're from Australia who's saying morning. Or maybe you've just woken up. Oh, thank God for the cobwebs. Well timed. Well spaced. Perfect location for them, really. Why does your hair constantly look wet? Oh, it's because it always rains in the UK, Mr. E. No, yeah, it is a problem I have with, like, my hair more broadly. It's something I'm sure you could look into. An easy solution to. But yeah, I've even spoken to, like, a few hairdressers about it. Like, oh yeah, sometimes people say this. It isn't like it's not like sadly, it's not like oh yeah, if you just wash it twice a day instead of once a day, it solves it sort of thing. Because it looks, for the first, like, 2 hours after it's washed too, it looks bad. So the more you wash it, the worse it gets that way. And then, you know, it's, like, bad to overwash. It's a problem without a solution. At least right now. So let's go down here. Oh, okay. Not the way I wanted to do that one. I'm going to drink the regen. Then eat the bread. And I'm going to charge around there. Oh, it's baby zombies. Oh, look at them wiggle. Look at them wiggle. It's hilarious, but also so dangerous, chat. I am going to die. Oh my God, they're so cute in the most awful way. Okay, so I'm just gonna... see, I have to specifically get these guys when they bounce up. Okay, we got him here. We got him here. We got him good. Okay, running away. Okay, I'm gonna get back out to the boat now. Okay, don't need to. Don't need to. I can eat. I can place the torch. Place another torch. Let's go for it again. Okay. Oh, look how interesting this bow looks, actually. Oh, such an interesting bow. So they're gonna be spawning here, but where? Okay, there's one down there. Presumably he's going to run back this way when he sees me. There we go. Yep. No. Oh, there's multiple of them. No. Okay. Looks bad. Oh, my shield. Oh, they messed it up. Okay, I'm still in here. Okay, we can recover from this. It will be hard, but we will persevere. Okay, we're good. We're good. I have TNT on me, right? I'm gonna start using that, I think. So I'm still being chased, but I can... Oh, that's me out of arrows. That's bad. Switch to this while I'm in midair. Use the rest of my stuff, which dropped in the corner over here. Okay. Is the zombie back yet? I don't see him. Oh, where did you come from and why? Okay, I'm just going to get behind this little wall to allow me to see anyone coming my way. But okay, there we go. So now I just got to put armor on. Put the totem on, because we're going to be using that soon, it looks like. And we've got our arrows back, so we can go for some craziness. Put this next to that. Oh, so much death. So much death. So quickly, too. Okay, I'm ready to attack whatever comes. It's you. Oh, they're spawning out of the ground, even though they're coming out the trial chamber spawner. Very interesting. Oh, okay. I can do this. The slow falling seems to be working in my favor here. Yes! Baby zombie spawner defeated. And an ominous key! How perfect. See, that was a real situation of like, what are you even going to do? But I think we came out of it strong, chat. I think we came out of that pretty strong. So now we just stack up. Okay, to end today's stream, here's a chance to get a mace, because I bet it would look cool. Let's see how this goes. It's been a fun little stream today, chat. Thank you for coming along. Can we see the mace in creative? You know what? Okay. Takes away some of the joy of getting it here in survival. Yeah, you can see it in creative if you want. You know, I'm curious enough that I want to see it. So this was a fun little couple hours here. Just under. But I need to know, what does the mace look like? Mace. Did they make something for... Oh! This is what people have dreamed of, chat. Everyone said they wanted a mace this way. Oh, it looks so odd. It looks too 3D. You know what I mean? Like, it's literally too three-dimensional. It is, there are too many dimensions in this object. I am not a fan of that. Has to be said. But let's go fight this last chamber with it. See if we can't make some magic happen. Okay, so I'm going to try and jump onto this guy from above. Okay, so we have to do that a couple of times, it looks like. Okay. Oh, my bad omen effect went away, which is good for my survival odds. Okay, so we can keep one shot in these guys if we just get a couple blocks on them and then go. Okay. Totally worth doing. One last trial chamber, chat, but with the mace. So it's working well so far. I'm gonna get back to the breeze, or get the breeze back to me, perhaps. Might be more appropriate. Okay, there he is. Nope, one more skeleton kill. Oh, he needs another one of these. Okay, back over to the breeze. The breeze needs a big drop. He's got a lot of health. He's basically made to teach you about the mace itself with these lovely hits like this. But yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go. Okay. So funnily enough, I'd have to kill these fellas if I wanted to actually use this. But yeah, I think I'm just what I'm gonna do for myself is I'm gonna hide in the corner, eat some bread, and then I'm going to quickly activate a button or something. So cross this out. What do we got? A ton of buttons. And we're gonna do this the way more fun way than... Also, is the breeze attacking the skeleton? Hate to tell you how this is gonna go for you, but not well is the answer. So I'm gonna make sure that the breeze dies to something fun. And I'm going to also make sure this skeleton dies to something fun. Okay, just push him back that way. Make sure he's near the TNT. Oh, yes. Satisfying as heck, right? Very satisfying. So this has been my RealismCraft 1.2 adventure. My overall thoughts, if you watch this and you haven't picked them up, is I like the idea. I appreciate that this is something great for the Minecraft community, especially people playing on consoles and phones. But I think this isn't going to be the standout example of a realistic pack. I'm glad it's the one that brings attention to the genre, but it's too buggy, it's too crashy, and it's just not quite my preference to me. But, you know, maybe my preference isn't the preference. I'm just letting you know what I think about it. RealismCraft 1.2, like every other Marketplace pack, when you get the updates, they are free, and so something you should check out. Speaking of something you should check out, we sold 103 Longboys so far, and if you're looking to get one of these lovely guys for your life, consider doing precisely that. Thank you very much for watching today's live stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm going to go for a nice walk in the rain now, because I'll see you next time. Oh, God, no, no, no. Okay, I'm gonna die the way I want to go. Yeah.